Okay, folks, tonight this is our director bound meeting, session number 2. It's October 8th. And I'm Chelsea Mazzella, a director on Pampered Chef with Julie Ritter here, and I am leading the meeting tonight. Do you like my background?
We
So
love it.
lovely.
We love it.
Okay, so because Julie is at the beach tonight watching Scott Ritter surf in Mesa, I know, whatever. That's just one of
Go
the
figure.
reasons why this business is so amazing. It's so flexible that we can work from anywhere. And the other thing that I love about this too is that you could be doing this for yourself, but you're never by yourself. We're all here for each other. And I just wanted to open with that tonight. So here comes Christina. Okay, I am going to open. Oh, I got to share my screen first, huh?
There you go.
All right, share screen, share. Okay, so I am going to be presenting to you the beautiful PowerPoint presentation made by Julie Ritter herself.
Yay me. Yay me.
And present. Okay, can you see this?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, awesome. Now, you guys are all kind of in my way. Not in a bad way, just in a like visual way. Okay. So session 2, we're going to talk tonight about great coaches don't just plan the game, they create future coaches. Your hosts are going to take over the world someday. So let's make sure that we coach our hosts very well, right? Oh man. Okay. So first of all, let's kind of talk about what we were supposed to do over the past week and tell me how your reach outs went. Like, show me your trackers. I have my tracker if you could see it. Let's see your trackers. Okay, Michelle, I see yours. How many trackers did you do? 2. Okay. All right. Chloe, you got some track. I think I can't hear you, Chloe. I still can't hear you. Can you guys hear her?
No.
No? Okay.
I don't have my trackers on me. And then I started doing one digitally. Well, the same one you guys have, but I was editing it online or
hmm
so I have some of that at home
Okay.
on my other computer. I
Awesome.
just got
Awesome.
out of that chiropractor, so I'm not totally prepared.
Make sure your volume is turned up, Chloe. You might be on, but no volume.
I know that some of the people I reached out to on my tracker had not responded to my first 3 messages, like back in June. So I just kind of put them on my tracker to continue to reach out and follow up with them. And I got 2 bookings so far from doing that
Hmm.
and a couple more responses at least, like not just being ignored. So that was cool.
That's what I was saying before Chris got on. I'm shocked at it's taking 3, 4, and I'm not getting total no's. Not ever. I'm getting that, well, this isn't a good time. I'm getting
Right.
a lot of that.
hmm
So I was able to follow up with that, with a nice, well, thanks. Maybe after the new year, I'll be less busy. So I'm getting positive responses. One gal doesn't want to host, but she said, I love Pampered Chef. So I then sent her a link to my party so she could look at all the new product, right? I mean, she might host later, but anyways, it is amazing how many times it takes for people to actually at least even give you a, hey, I've been busy, or, or just not whatever they say.
Right, right. And I feel like the tracker too, with the 5th follow-up mark on the tracker, it's like giving you permission to go ahead and follow up with them that many times. Does
Mhm.
that
Yep.
make sense? Like I always felt like 3 is it, like 3 strikes and I'm out. But no, follow up 5 times, follow up more times. Like, so that's what I really love about this tracker. So,
Yeah.
all
Me
right.
too. And I'm curious at how many of you were able to do the recruiting part of that tracker too, the 7 or more reach outs. I think that's just a good number, 1 a day, 2 a
Mm-hmm.
day, whatever it works out to be. And just remember too, like we will not get traction in this goal of promoting to director without getting our full calendar. So like you're going to see every week, we're going to start with show me your tracker. And it's not going to be anything new and sexy. It's, are you doing reach outs?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just kind of the key to all of this.
Mhm.
For sure. For sure.
So for me, I sent all my past team members a message,
Ooh.
and doing that, I got one person to tell me, no, well, thank you for thinking of them, and actually two people, thank you for thinking of them, but once, I don't know if she's once and not right now, but the other one's like, oh, they're focusing on whatever they're doing, which I then tried to turn it into a booking. They said, oh, they would like to see what's new next year, which is only a few months away now, but and then she's a realtor, so I said, okay, well, if you ever need any gifts for your clients, I'm like, remember, it's a write-off for you. So I tried to do a sale like to her. She
Yeah.
hasn't responded about that yet, but
Smart.
that's, we kind of kept the conversation flowing a little bit, or from going from the recruiting to booking and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But then I did also some other bookings. I try to do like what Michelle was doing. Like if I saw somebody cooking, hey, have you ever thought about doing something like Pepper Chefs? You get paid for what you're doing already, and just saying, like, hey, I love your energy that you're showing, and they said they did consider it a long time ago when they did Mary Kay, but that if she goes, but if I ever do, then she goes, I will let you know. Like, and I said, okay, well, I appreciate it. I go, well, just so that you can get some questions answered now, I sent her the link for the Pizza the Possibilities thing,
That's
and
good.
my little photo. So she hearted it, which, she didn't respond to it yet, but she hearted it. So maybe she's thinking about that, so I didn't want to leave it totally like dead, like, okay, well, yeah, next time. So
I
yeah.
love that.
I even thought as you were talking about the realtor and little gifts, you might even send her actual ideas for gifts because they don't have time to go look the catalog. Like maybe you send them the peppercorn would make a great gift. It's inexpensive too. You know what I mean? Or like a bread mix or
Yeah.
whatever might get her to like think, oh yeah, well, okay, give me a few of those. I'm just wondering. They
Yeah,
may
that's
not
a
have
place
time to
to go.
look. So
Yeah, and at one point I had a flyer like that. I don't know where I had it, but I did do like some little bundles way back when. So I'm sure that stuff's already changed, but I had done that like with a couple people that I know. This one, she's a new realtor too. So like she just started last year, she launched. So yeah, I might just do that
make
to
up a
bring it
little
to her
something.
attention.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because sometimes they don't want to look through a whole catalog and it's too much for them because they're so busy with all the other things, but maybe just a few. These are top sellers or these are top whatever, like favorite items, and
Mhm.
that might make her want to do that. So
Yeah, and do like different price points, like for
yeah.
this much and this all the way down to like a little mini one. I just know
Yeah.
because when I bought my house the first time, the lady gave me a $200 gift card to Home Depot. So I know they probably spend money
I
They
was
do,
gonna
you're
say,
on
right.
their gifts.
yeah,
You know.
Scott spends between $100 and $200 depending on what the house was that when it sold.
Yeah.
Christina, you sending that link to the friend anyway reminds me, if you guys were in July, I told the story about being out to dinner in Chicago for conference with the directors and the waiter saying, do you guys want to get dessert? And we all looked at the end of the meal and we're like, no, we're completely stuffed. And he goes, okay, I'm going to bring you the menu anyway so you can look. And then what did we do? All four of us fatties ordered dessert. So here's what I want us to remember this week. Give the fatties the menu anyway. Like,
Right.
just say to them, I like how you did that, Christine. So if someone says, no, it's not the right time, say, totally get it. Timing is important. Here's the deal. I don't know if we'll do one of these events again anytime soon. It's just great for you to gather information and just send it. Even when they say, I wouldn't do it now, but maybe later, say, no worries, gather your info now. So let's see how many people we can get to go to the Pizza and Possibilities, because I think home office is going to do a great job getting interest created for us. So it could be a really good one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I
You guys still
agree.
can't hear me?
Yes,
Now we
we can
can.
hear you.
Okay, yay. I had to play around with the settings, but I finally figured it out. Okay. Oh, thank goodness.
Awesome.
So I'm
Awesome.
just printing my tracker because I've been filling it out on the computer because,
Okay.
like I said, new computer, and I haven't really been able to work it well. So it's getting filled out on there, but I just figured out how to print it too.
All right.
Oh gosh.
All right, you
So
guys.
I-
All right.
Go ahead.
Is it okay if I go on to the next slide? Or Chloe, I'm sorry, did you want to add something?
No, you're good. Go
Okay.
ahead.
All right. And Chloe did share in the chat, I think it was right after last meeting, about how she had attempted to talk to some people about if they were looking for a job.
Yeah, actually, I browse Facebook a lot and I try to like just interact with people I don't usually interact with so they can kind of like get populated on their feed and stuff. And so like how Christina, I'm sorry, she was talking about how she did one like she saw someone cooking, and so I always go through my stories, and if someone's cooking, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Like, can you share the recipe with me?" So it just kind of puts me in their inbox already. I'll do that. And then so the other day I saw a girl saying, I'm out of work. I really need something to do. I need looking for a job. And you see that a lot. And then somebody else had commented on her status and was like, well, what do you like to do? And she said, cook. I
What?
was like, okay. And so I immediately reached out and messaged her. And at first she was reluctant to want to book a party. And I was like, all right, girl, well, how about this? What if we book the party and once you get 200 in sales, you're going to get a $25 kit credit anyways. And then you can just kind of start the business on the side while you look for some steady work. And she was like, okay, let's do it. And she wants to start the party. And so I was like, okay, like trying to work the rebuttal they give you, just keep going
Yeah.
back and forth, like bartering. So yeah,
Mhm.
Awesome.
Love
I
it.
love it so much. Very good. Very good, Chloe. Very great idea there, just to kind of start the conversation and keep ping-ponging back and forth between each other. So that is awesome. Okay, so we got her to book the party, right? So with new bookings, let's make sure that we are coaching our hosts. Consistent and purposeful host coaching needs to happen every party, every time, and it starts with the booking. So number one, make sure that you set the expectation with your host that in attendance is very important. Like that's the most important part, is for them to send out those invites, and make sure that you address this very early and very often. Oftentimes what I do is I say, hey, Chloe, it looks like your party only has 3 guests right now. Why don't you go ahead and send out some more invites? I challenge you to invite 20 more people today that you haven't invited yet. Make sure that attendance is like the big thing in their head right from the get-go, because that's the more people that you're going to get in front of. And then, as Chloe does, offer to flip the party 3 to 5 times. Hey girl, this party's already at $200 in sales. Why don't we flip it? We'll close it out on my end. You get your kit credit. Why don't we sign you up? You'll get the commission and the freebies. Make sure that you're making daily contact with your host. Do not stop contacting them every day, even if they don't respond to you, even if, whatever, like if you can't send the message in the morning, send it in the afternoon, whatever it is, make sure that you're touching base with them every day. And make sure that you know and they know that you guys are partnering together to get more bookings. Like we have some people that do not stop. They do not close parties until they get bookings from that party. And make sure that when you wrap up the party, you tell the host, like, thank you so much for your hard work. Thank you so much for hosting. You did a great job. Or whatever the case may be, like have a very good, strong wrap up of the party. I love this slideshow. Okay, I got to move you guys down. Okay, what is the strongest part of your host coaching? So if anybody wants to unmute or put in the comments in the chat, what is the strongest part of your host coaching? I will tell you that my strongest part is that I host coach each host every day.
I think for me, that's what I need to improve on. I'm good at the beginning of sharing, like, hey, attendance is really important. Here's the links and this. I'll let them know I'm going to be connecting, obviously checking up with them. But I think the everyday part, I haven't.
Mhm.
But it's been like, okay, a couple days, and then I'll check, back with them and
Okay.
stuff like that. But I know that's where I think I need to improve, is just doing it every day. And maybe and maybe just so I don't feel like I am like bothering him, because I kind of feel that way. I don't know. But maybe instead of like a text, a wording, maybe I'll just shoot like a pic or something that says, "Hey, how's your party going?" So they kind of think it's more casual. I don't know. I don't know if I'm making sense.
You're totally making sense. Can I add one thing I would say is one of my strengths that is also addressing that, Christina, is that
Hmm.
setting expectations early on. So if Christina books with me for 2 weeks from now, whatever it is, I go, "Hey girl, this is how it's going to work." I mean, before, at the moment she books, I say, "Hey, I want to let you know how this is going to work." Basically, you and I are going to become BFFs for about a week and a half. I say, "You're going to hear from me every day, and we're going to be like this, like we are pals, because I want to make sure every day that I'm available to you and giving you tips, because we're going to have the best party you've ever had. And it's going to take a lot of your friends. And so you're going to hear from me, just so you know, again, we're going to be BFFs. You're going to hear from me every day." So you guys, as soon as you say that, you're now
Okay.
accountable to do
Yeah.
that. And they also are expecting it. And then
Yeah.
they're kind of laughing. And I think they're also like, "I got a good consultant. She takes this serious." Because how many times has people said to you, "I've never had a good party," or "My consultant didn't help me"? Like, we're not going to be those people. We're going to be the people that say, "We show up for you every day, and I don't let you get away with crappy attendance." Like Chelsea said,
Yeah.
I'm going to follow up and say, like,
Hmm.
"Hey, we need more people. I'm afraid your party's not going to turn out." Like, I'm going to be straight out with you.
Yeah.
This is not a party. This is a timeshare presentation. If it's me, you, and your mom, like, this isn't going to work.
That was great.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's good. Yeah. I echo what Christina said, and I love your ideas, Julie. So, yeah, I love that approach because most people will accept that, like, "Oh, okay, fine." Right. And then they're not going to be weirded out if you're contacting them every day with a check in.
Mm-hmm.
So, right.
I don't have a problem checking in with people. I think I text a lot, but I get a lot of the like 3 days later, "Sorry, I was so busy with work," or blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, okay, no worries, but we still need to I feel like I'm so like, I don't want to be too much about it, but
I
I
do
am
say
there
like,
every day, They always have an excuse though.
if
Mhm.
you've been busy the past 3 days, I get it, but go back through what I sent and catch up. Like,
Mm-hmm.
go post
That's just
that
what I
post.
say. I kind
Go
of say
send
like,
that
no worries.
message.
Yeah, like no worries, just catch like, go back, and I post that a lot too. Like it's okay to go back and like, I have like a little chat that I put, not a little chat, but like they take the quiz for $5. I made like another little quiz that posts in like my game thing. And so I always like try to like just go back to there. You can like post, it's okay if it's late, or a couple of days after everybody else. Just go back and do it. So yeah.
Love it. And remember, we can use a variety of media. As Christina kind of said, you could do a picture, you can do voice clips, you can do all of those. And that keeps a good variety going too. And then they hear your voice and
Yeah.
they know you're human and you're kind, especially Chloe, on one of those messages when you have to say, "It's okay. It's not too late." Meanwhile, you're like, "Where have you been, Joker?" But you're like, "It's
Right.
fine. It's fine. Get to
Yeah.
work now. I want your party to be great. I know we're still going to have the best party you've ever had." Like, you're going to breathe belief into them that it's not too late and they're going to have a great party.
Okay. Got it.
This is the moment.
Absolutely. The other thing that we need to do with our hosts is make sure that we offer them the business, right? So I was reading over these notes today before I came on tonight, and it was like, what current, past, or future host do you need to offer the biz to? And I was like, the one from next week, duh. So I went in and I messaged her really quick, and I can show you a screenshot to prove it to you. She hasn't responded, but that doesn't matter. I'm still going to ask her again, and I'm still going to host coach her no matter what. Like,
Yes.
So remember, it's never too late. So that's why that question is, what's the past host? So your past host would be like, "Oh my gosh, Christina, it was so fun when we did your party back in July. I've still been thinking and wondering if you've been curious about maybe giving this a go. If you never asked during the party because that wasn't part of your system, or you just were too busy, or you chickened out." Like, I'm going to tell you the same thing we tell our hosts. It's never too late. So go back to the past host, the current host, and as Chelsea said, future host, because as soon as you reach out to a future host, you're already planting that seed. So maybe they say no once, and that way you already get the first no out of the way. It takes 2 or 3 no's before they say yes to joining.
Okay.
Okay, so what technology can we use to help with our host coaching? Number one is text replacement. Julie is a huge text replacement like entrepreneur. But basically you can go into your phone and you can create text replacement. So all you have to do is type in like HH and it will send the first message. And then, or it, it populates the first message, or you type in, HC1 or HC2. So it's really easy just to type in really quick text replacements.
Yes.
If you need to set alarms on your phone to remind you to host coach during the day, like sometimes at lunch I need to host coach. So I set an alarm on my phone on my lunch break. Boom. Oh yeah, thank God my alarm went off because I need to host coach. Um, you can schedule tasks in your calendar. Um, and also something that I'm a huge fan of is using boards. So you have your messages are in boards and all you have to do is push just like a keyboard. You push it and it populates into the message and you can edit parts of it, but you didn't have to go copy and paste it from somewhere or whatever. It's super easy. Some people like to use Project Broadcast to host coach. You can schedule like a campaign to coach your hosts, like kind of automated type thing. You can do all kinds of things. What are you guys doing to host coach? What are you using?
Just text, a little bit of boards,
Okay,
phone call. I try to phone call or like FaceTime
awesome.
at least one time because I feel like if not, I don't know. The times the one time I didn't do it, I definitely wish I would have did it. So I'm just, it has to be done now. And I
Chloe,
do
that
have
is
like
amazing.
I do have like a little outline that I've been trying to use too. Like I need to say this, and then I need to say this, and then I need to say this, and stuff like that. So I try to stay on top of it. Like each day, there's something.
Uh-huh. Awesome.
I think it's for me mostly it's been texting or messaging and because I feel like a lot of I mean, most of my hosts right now haven't been like completely unknown to me. So it's been easy for me. They're people that I know or met at the party. So I'm not, but I do like the idea of doing a FaceTime with them possibly, or maybe the voice clip. I'm thinking of I have a current host and I mean, yeah, we've been going back and forth and we still have no one no one else at her party yet. So, and I know she's had a lot going on because I've seen what she's posted on social media. So I know she's had a lot of personal kind of things, but she chose to have like do this party now. So I'm kind of like, all right, I'm gonna when we get done here, she's one that I'm gonna follow up on with her, probably a voice message or just call her because I'm friends with her. I mean, we're friendly. I should say we're friendly. Um, but yeah, I think that the personal touch is always good. And yeah.
Awesome.
I'm going to tell you guys the alarm has been really powerful. And again, I'm not trying to be, basic, but I mean, some of these things are basic. You guys,
Mhm.
host coaching is what determines your check. We always say that, booking is the first step. You determine the size of your check by how you host coach. If you book a party and don't host coach, most likely party's pretty minimal or it gets zero sales. So it's half the job is booking it. The second most important part is post coaching it. So for me, alarms, and you guys, again, I only have iPhone, so I don't know what y'all have, but like I can label my alarm. So it's not like it just goes off at 8:30 on a Tuesday and I'm like, what was that for? I'm too old to keep track. So literally it says 8:30. It goes off every Tuesday at 8:30. It says remind guests about Test Kitchen Live. Wednesday, it says text host about booking challenge. Thursday. So every day you can set an alarm and label it. So I would be as specific as you can be just to give yourself a favor. Like just don't try to overthink this.
Hmm. And it's good too when your host coaching is like a system, like your parties start on Monday. So you're telling your host the Thursday prior to start sending invites. The Friday they're still sending invites. Saturday they're posting on social media. Like you always have a system so you know what day is what you're asking your host to do. Like each day of the week is something that you're asking them to do and it's a system so you know what message you're sending. You know what's going on in your parties. So that helps a lot too, to know, okay, Wednesday is my host booking challenge day. Thursday is I want my host to send people that aren't in the party the link or whatever it is. So that's good too. Let's see here. Okay, and before I talk about what Kathy Cocazella is going to do for us, does anybody have any questions or comments about host coaching? Any part of that? No?
I've
Okay.
just been trying to use like for right now, like the guideline in the parties that says the different steps, and you can click the radio and to check off that you completed. So I've been trying to go that route
Okay.
for now. I mean, everybody has a system. I just because I really don't have a system, I guess myself. I feel like I
You are
never had one
consistently
exactly, but I'm trying to.
inconsistent.
That's what it appears like. But no, I mean, I'm trying to incorporate all these things, and I guess that helps me because it is right there, and it has me like, do this, follow up, make sure you're with the preferred number, I'll do all of this and that. So, but it just doesn't have like a timeline on there, like how you're saying, do it on this day, do it on that day, or whatever. That's very what I need to incorporate, just so I'm consistent with. Okay, you have these parties here, and now you got to do this day, just so it's rolling and keeps on, going.
That host coaching and consultants corner is so good,
That's it.
Christina. I really should have put that as one of the tools that we need. That was a miss by me. So make sure you guys know where that is, and even sending your host that host packet that's in that area in consultants corner. That's a great guide. Really, really good.
I love it. Yeah, it's like I said, having a good system. Every Monday you send this, every Tuesday you send that. Like it really helps. And then too, like if you're like, oh, I should have sent that, in the morning because they need all day to do these messages, like whatever. But it really does help a lot to have like that good system and you know what you're sending on what day of the week and all that. So, Christina, if you need a template, let me know, girlfriend.
Yes, send it to me.
Yeah, send it out. I'd love to see. I know I've heard it. I know Julie has explained that to me before too, but I think getting back and being back at work and then trying to like juggle all of the stuff, all of that. Because I'm not on that same like where I start all my parties on the same day. And I remember you guys saying that, and it's like, well, yeah, that makes sense. But I don't because I just get excited. I just want the party to start. If it's a virtual, I'm just like, I can have it done. I'm starting tomorrow. I mean, that's how I felt today with Frankie. I'm like, okay, girl, I get that up and going. I have all the stuff. I just need a picture,
Yeah.
So, but then it's like, take a breath and do it right. So
Yeah.
that's on me. I kind of jumped the gun because I got so excited because I'm like, oh my God, finally she's responded, right? So, anyways.
All right. So, but yeah, I use boards, so I can send you a board of host coaching. Oh, and a Google form. I did type it up on Google, so I can send that link as well. So you guys on Thursday, October 9th, which is tomorrow at 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern, our Field Growth and Development Manager, Kathy Cocazella, she's like one of my favorites. She's going to be talking to us about all the amazing things that we need to be successful in this business. So make sure that you tune into that. And I really hope there's a recording because I have to work that late, but you won't want to miss it. If you can attend it live, do, because she has some great, great, great content. She's always got great ideas. And we were the purple peelers that won the color contest. So heck yeah. And then also on October 16th, Pampered Chef, of course, is doing the Pizza and Possibilities event for the team. So make sure that you are inviting people to that, which leads me to the next slide. Our call to action for the week. Number 1, what are you guys all going to do? Say it with me. Tracker.
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 Fill out your tracker. I printed 10 trackers and I am so excited to do these because I love them. And I've been doing computer spreadsheet trackers, but I kind of like writing it down and seeing it like this.
Mhm,
I don't know what it does for me, but it makes me happy. So,
mhm.
number two, you're going to invite seven or more people to the Pizza to Possibilities event happening when? October 16th.
16th.
And then also everybody here is going to host coach all parties with at least one new action. So whether that be host coaching every day for Christina, um, Julie, what are you going to do? I don't know, but everybody's going to host coach all parties with at least one new action. I'm going to start sending voice clips in the beginning of the party and tell them, girl, we're going to be best friends for the next week and a half, and I'm going to partner with you. We're going to make this the best party ever.
Mhm. Mhm.
I
Love it.
think I'm gonna take that too, and I'm gonna do a little redo on my Sweet Mindy's party that's just been like dead in the water. But that's really on me. And again, she's had a lot of personal things, but again, so I think I'm gonna do a little redo and voice message her or call her tonight after we get done and just say, all right, listen, we got to regroup here and we want to make this successful. So I'm just gonna extend the party and give you another,
And you know what? I've been reaching out to people saying, like, oh my gosh, you guys, October turns out that it's even better than September for my flaky September host. Now I'm
yeah,
moving them to October and telling them it's kind of good that you didn't do anything yet because now October's amazing. And our
yeah.
food shopper's on sale for a few more days and our rapid prep mandolin. Like, so just sell it to them that now's the perfect time to host, right?
Yeah.
I love it. Okay. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for attending from wherever you are. Again, I love the flexibility of this business. We can do it from anywhere, anytime, work as much as you want, as little as you want. But you guys, you were all made for this. Director bound 2025. Let's go.
So excited. And I can't wait to see
Yes.
more of the This Is Me post.
This is me. I know.
Chelsea, the one you did today, I was like, what in
Oh
the
my
world?
gosh, that was
What in
awesome.
the world?
It was
Oh my
cute.
gosh. So D Power, she posted that on her social media, and I was like, oh, I want that. So I just messaged her and I was like, can I have that? She's like,
So
yeah, but make sure
awesome.
you copy it, whatever. So
Do you think we can overdo the This Is Me? Because I had an idea come to me today and I was like, I just posted one yesterday,
I'm
but
doing
I
one
had
every
it.
day. I'm doing
You
one every
okay?
day.
Because I'm doing it and I already in my head because I'm traveling this weekend. I'm going to be that football
Yep.
mom in the stands. I'm taking a
Yep.
picture or video or something. But
do it.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna like overdo, but I'm gonna do another. I had an idea today come to me and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll work
Totally.
on it.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
on
you
my
better be
list for
doing a
today then.
beach one. I want to see a beach one from
Right?
you, Miss
I'm gonna go
Julie.
do my corn dog, remember? I'm gonna go
Oh, that's right, corn
Yes.
dog.
We're going to
Yes.
be celebrating our 12-year wedding anniversary on this weekend. So I'm going to do
Awesome.
something like work from wherever I want, whatever. So yeah, it's going to be good. But
Congratulations.
Yeah, no, it has been fun. It's been fun. So, and Christina, I know I've seen you doing some fun things because you've got workshops coming up too, and you had some fun videos or something I saw. Like,
Yeah, I'm trying to post more just because I haven't been posted in a while, but stuff that I'm
yeah,
doing in the kitchen, especially.
yeah.
Is
I went back and I reached back to several months ago and found a rapid prep mandolin video of me, and I just reposted that today.
smart.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
and I mean, I thought I'm just gonna throw it out there. It's an old one, but whatever.
Mhm.
An
No
older
one
but a
knows.
goodie.
I mean, no one knows I'm not making sweet potatoes tonight.
Oh, I know.
No,
I'm always posting my next day's dinners, like, or then there's like the next day. Here's what I'm doing today.
yeah.
yeah. So now I'm trying to get better and not saying, "Hey, happy Tuesday." I'm just like, don't say dates
Oh,
and times
That's
and
right. That's right.
things so I can reuse them. So,
So
anyways,
smart. So
I
smart.
appreciate you,
6. They
ladies.
look little.
All
All right.
right, guys. Well, it's been a great meeting. I'm so happy to see you all tonight, and we'll see you next week on Wednesday for session number 3. Have a good night, you
Woo!
guys.
Good night.
Bye.